Hey, good morning, Bill. Hi, Liz. This is one of my favorite segments that we get to do because Dr. Lori, one, you're amazing. You have such a great personality, but you also find ways to incorporate old and new and how our old stuff might have some worth to it.
Yeah, you know, free antique appraisals here at the Seattle Home Show, CenturyLink Event Center. Today, 2 shows today. Come on down, free objects, free antique appraisals. And we're going to talk about, you know, how what's old is new again.
Right.
And it's pretty interesting because when you can see all these new and innovative pieces, you know, we chose this particular example, you know, the doorknobs that now you can connect to your phone but actually look like something from the early 1900s. So if you look at these pieces, the design is rather vintage and even antique, but in fact, the objects have that, all of the new technology can be integrated into these things. So they look beautiful, but they're also working with our 21st century technology.
Right.
Yeah, so you know, those glass doorknobs are really typical of what we see in the early 1900s.
And glam and beautiful.
And glam and beautiful and shiny. And then like pieces like this where you're looking at pieces that are Scandinavian design and mid-century modern design, which shows you all of the imperfections and the beauty in imperfections of Scandinavian design and the woods and such. Then you can get all different types of elements to be brought together. So what we talk about with our antique appraisals is basically also what we're seeing in all of the home show exhibitors. You know, what's old is new again. But what we really want to talk about is how you can actually make some money in your objects.
Yes.
Those unwanted art, antiques, and collectibles, so you can, you know, remodel the kitchen, or you can get a new bathroom, or you can do what you need to do.
Take a vacation.
Yeah, take a vacation. And a lot of people don't realize, like here's a great example of a piece that basically looks older, but when we think of martini shakers, we think of Mad Men. We think of the 1950s and 1960s. And this piece actually is a piece that looks back to the 1930s. So you start to see how these pieces can really add some design into your home.
And come back into style.
Come back into style, right, over time. So what I want you to look for is I want you to look for quality, and that's what we have here. On the show floor, you get all of the experts. You get their expertise here, and you also get the good products, and they're in one particular place. So you've got 10 days to come down and get ideas and get inspired and talk to the experts. And that's what I like. Sure, I'm going to show you the money in the antique appraisal because I'm the best in the country, bar none. And basically, but I want people to understand that while you're here, you've got this great opportunity with all the rest of the home show too.
And also the stuff that you buy now can be worth value later on, like how you might have those old Nintendo games, Ataris, how even gaming is now an antique that you could cash in for money. We'll talk about that coming up next hour. Guys.
Very cool. All right.